for today's social studies lesson, we are going to watch the French and Indian War on vocabulary. And then you are going to have a quiz that you will do in Kami.
Everyone's trying time to hide. Everyone's trying to rise. Ain't got no time to hide. Everyone's trying to rise. Ain't got no time to hide. Everyone's trying to rise. Ain't got no time to hide. From Europe to the Americas, the British came looking for settlement. But the indigenous was already here living. They are the Native Americans. Then France and Britain started fighting over land that they were swiping. The natives fought for both sides, and the British called on their colonists to fight for them. They were willing to go to war, blood, sweat, and tears. The war of 7 years, the natives were here. British didn't care. They colonized the land, took resources and wealth, and didn't want to share. Wanted it to themselves. France claimed some other land already. In the north and in the west, they had territory. They always traded with the natives, loved the furs from their buddies, making the pretty penny. Things started getting ugly. Ohio River Valley, both the French and the British wanted it. French and natives were happy till British came interrupting it. French sent troops over to show who's running it. Natives got tired of taking land like they discovered it. Didn't want to hear none of it. Already had 13 colonies, but wanted more, so they told the French that they gotta leave. French told them that they were there first, dismissed. So the British declared war 1756. Everyone's trying to rise, ain't got no time to hide. Natives been divided before colonists arrived. Different indigenous tribes fought in that bid. So some sided with Britain while others sided with France. Iroquois teamed up with the British. The Huron and other tribes teamed up with the French, and things were getting ballistic. They had common interests, the resources and riches, so they were willing to go to war. War started, the French were in demand, in charge. Teamed with indigenous tribes, formed a dominant squad, used their war tactics like camouflage, defeated Britain for 2 years, beat them like odds. They won that battle, but the war wasn't over. In 1758, Britain regained focus. The Secretary of State sent lots of money to soldiers, got native support from the Iroquois. It was over. Started attacking and capturing all the French forts. They couldn't fathom this force. The natives and the French lost. French surrendered and the British gained control, but spent so much on the war. Now they were in the hole. So much debt that they couldn't afford the land. Started taxing the citizens that won the war for them. Now known as Americans, was tired of being used, so they fought back. The American Revolution. Everyone's trying to rise, ain't got no time to hide. Natives been divided before colonists arrived. Different indigenous tribes fought in that bid. So some sided with Britain while others sided with France. Iroquois teamed up with the British. The Huron and other tribes teamed up with the French, and things were getting ballistic. They had common interests, the resources and riches, so they were willing to go to war.
Okay, guys, so you are going to do the French and Indian War. You have like a little passage, and then you will answer questions. You will need to open this up in Kami. And then I would like for you to use, let's see which one I want you to use for this. Actually, I guess the markup, because it's like a highlighter to highlight your answers. Okay, so use markup, and I don't care what color, just don't use black, and then highlight your answer for this question. And there is more than one page. There is a total of 6 questions. This is for a grade, and all of your answers are in the paragraph. And you can also go back and watch the video as well. Okay, guys, have a good day, and try to stay on task, because you're going to get behind if you don't do your work on the day it's assigned. You're going to end up getting behind. So make sure that you are doing your work daily. Okay. Don't wait till the last minute to turn it in. Do it daily. All right. See you in a little while.